door starts shaking, Coach Malzahn brings us up.
This place going to be rocking, man. We're going to play our best game today. You play for the guy beside you.
Fans are yelling all over the place, adrenaline starting to rush.
All you see is the smoke, and we just running out of the field full speed.
We're about to get turned up for real now.
The bounce house is bouncing, the scene is electric, and the long wait is over. The 2024 UCF football season is underway.
You're watching the Big 12 on ESPN+. College football is back in the Sunshine State, and UCF is ready to charge on to the field. Season opener, the New Hampshire Wildcats take on the UCF Knights. We welcome you to FBC Stadium here in Orlando. Robert Lee and UMass Hall of Famer Rini Ngolia with you. Rini, you were a running back, and I know you're excited to see this stable of UCF guys who can tote the rock, led by hometown hero R.J. Harvey.
Yeah, they're saying this year, Robert, in the Big 12 is the year of the running back. I agree with it. The conference is deep. None better than R.J. Harvey, coming off a 1,400-yard campaign, 16 touchdowns. He's got a great low center of balance. He can cut on a dime, tremendous vision, and he's the go-to back. But, you know, when he comes out of the game, they got Penny Boone in the transfer portal from Toledo. He was the MAC Offensive Player of the Year. You add what he can bring to the table. And oh, by the way, Johnny Richardson's still here from last year, and they add Miles Montgomery from Cincinnati. This UCF running back room may not only be the best running back room in the Big 12, it may be the best running back room in the nation.
FBC Mortgage Stadium, the bounce house they call it. We're ready to go to kick off the 2024 season. New Hampshire won the toss and they deferred to the second half. UCF will get the ball to start the game. Back deep to receive for the Knights are Xavier Townsend. Nick Mazie ready to kick it away for UNH. UNH, an FCS school, taking on an FBS school in Central Florida. Mazie, the junior, approaches the ball, and we are underway in 2024. Xavier Townsend takes it at the 7. Picking his way over to the far side, has some room. Turns upfield past the 30. Good field position for the Knights, who come out under new starting quarterback KJ Jefferson, no stranger to big-time football.
Yeah, you know, and head coach Gus Malzahn is back to calling the plays. That's his bread and butter. And, you know, with the size of KJ Jefferson, 6'3", 6'4", 250-pounder, we talked about the stable of running backs UCF has, Robert. Well, you can add KJ Jefferson to that as well. He's a dynamic runner with that size. You're going to see a lot of what Gus Malzahn did with Cam Newton back in 2010 at Auburn.
Jefferson, a transfer from Arkansas. First snap as a UCF Knight. R.J. Harvey in motion, and it'll be R.J. Harvey running left. Huge hole across the 35, up past the 40. R.J. Harvey on his feet across midfield to the 45-yard line, and a first down. 24-yard gain on the first play of the game.
And they're going to go fast now. You're going to see teams, you get a big chunk play, they're on the ball ready to go.
R.J. Harvey, sixth-year senior. You saw his numbers earlier, over 1,400 yards last year, which ranked in the top 10 nationally, also 16 touchdowns. Pitch for Harvey. %, on third down last year, which was 6th in the country. Handoff on the jet sweep. Richardson has the first down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5.
And I really like Johnny Richardson. He's just kind of that scat back, right? 5'7", 5'8", 175 pounds. Great speed and quickness. You get him in space, he's a mismatch.
Up-tempo offense, which Gus Malzahn has been running for decades. All running plays so far, the first 4 plays of the game for the Knights. Jefferson yet to pass the ball. He will here. He's got a lot of time. He throws down the middle, wide open, almost intercepted. Caleb B didn't see the ball coming, could have been picked off.
Yeah, and the receiver was wide open down the seam, and it was Johnny Richardson, and just off target by KJ Jefferson, and that's where, boy, you just got to set your feet and just lead him to the inside. There's no safety in the middle of the field there. If he leads him to the inside, if it's not a touchdown, it's at least a reception.
The pressure was on from Jacoby Sherrard, a 6-year grad transfer. Montgomery in the game in the backfield. And it'll be Montgomery picking his way up the middle and has a first down to the 20. Miles Montgomery, another new face on this team, a gain of 12, a transfer from Cincinnati.
Yeah, had 66 carries for 428 yards and 3 TDs at Cincinnati last year. I tell you what, the coaches have raved about him in training camp.
He'll get the handoff again. Delivers the blow inside the 15 to the 13, a gain of 7. Montgomery averaged 6.5 yards a carry last season.
I mean, the biggest issue Gus Malzahn and offensive coordinator Tim Harris are going to have is who to give the ball to. I mean, that is how deep this running back room is.
A lot of mouths to feed for sure.
We haven't even talked about the wide receivers.
Right. Or Penny Boone, the transfer from Toledo, hasn't gotten into the game yet. This will be Montgomery again. Stutter steps and takes it close to the first down at the 10. Toscano in there on the tackle again. 6-year grad student from Bedford, New Hampshire.
Yeah, and you said it in real time, Robert. Nice little jump cut in the hole by Miles Montgomery. Then he gets north and south, gets that first down, but now you can take him out, give him a little blow, and put R.J. Harvey back in.
Gus Malzahn, the head coach of UCF in his 4th season with the Knights. Up-tempo look here. Play action, throw over the middle. Incomplete through the hands of Kobe Hudson. Gus Malzahn is a true innovator in the last 30 to 40 years of college football.
Yeah, I mean, he basically brought, you know, the no-huddle, the hurry-up offense to the SEC in 2009. And there's been certain variations of it, but that's what he likes to do. He likes to go quick. You know, even though he's got helmet communications, he said that's not going to slow him down. He's still going fast.
10th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 10. Delayed handoff for Harvey. And a good job by UNH stopping him after a gain of 3. Wande Owens, the transfer from Yale, there on the stop.
I didn't mention it a couple plays ago. That wasn't that bad of a pass by KJ Jefferson. You saw Kobe Hudson kind of point to himself saying, that's a ball I got to bring in for a touchdown.
So 3rd down here, certainly forcing UCF to settle for a field goal try would be a victory here for the Wildcats defense. They spread the formation with 5 receivers. Jefferson alone in the backfield. Hasn't run the ball yet. Now they send Harvey in motion. Jefferson, short drop, all sorts of time. Flushed out of the pocket to the right. Throws it into the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, good protection there up front by that UCF offensive line. Finally, that UNH defense gets to KJ Jefferson, forces him out of the pocket to the right. It looked like he had a receiver coming across the field. It just kind of short-armed it. He had a couple receivers there, but he certainly had